everybody, and welcome to another video. So yes, I'm a bit late to this one. Focus have a good habit of dropping these updates at the most inappropriate times. I was meant to make a video last night on this, but I was actually going out to go and do some Total War or Warhammer the Old World. Absolute brilliant. Going to tell you about it in another video. But we have January's development community post thing, which kind of rounds up everything that's happened and gives us a look at what's coming. So let's jump in and check out what Season 3 has to offer. So that is right. There are some pretty big changes to this post in regards to the little sort of battle plan of the year, especially when it comes to Season 3. There's a couple of little bits in there that have really sort of jumped out at me because they're kind of fleshing out a little bit more, and a little bit more for Season 4 as well. So first things first, new year, new content. We hear you're hungry for content. No fucking kidding. And we're happy to see how excited you are about the game. About over 6 million copies sold right now. That is pretty damn good. It's funny watching the grifters jump in here saying, this game is making Games Workshop so much money. Really depends on the licensing agreement that Games Workshop and Focus actually have. If Focus only pays a one-off fee for the license, then Games Workshop ain't making that much, apart from the customers that are getting into Space Marine 2, then getting into Warhammer 40k and other tabletop war games. Or Games Workshop may have been clever and take a percentage of every unit sold, which means, yeah, they're making bank. But, well, we can check out that on the fiscal report at another time. But either way, so we've had Season 1, which gives us the Ultramarines DLC. I'm going to be making a video on this because I kind of feel that the Ultramarine players and fans have been kind of screwed with that cosmetic pack. But more on that later. Season 2, which we're at the end of, has been really good, but not that much content when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. We got 2 new operations, which were kind of cool. Well, actually, really cool, especially Termination, probably one of the best. We got a new weapon, we got a new enemy, and we got a new difficulty mode for operations. And obviously, the Dark Angels chapter pack, which was very, very good. Now, for Season 3. Season 3 is looking to be pretty spicy. We have quite a lot. There's 2 patches that are going to be coming during Season 3. We have patch 6.0, which is going to include the Data Vault, the new PvP Arena, which this article does talk about a little bit more in depth, the new Tyrannid Biovore, which was announced and shown off at the LVO preview by the Warhammer community team, and the absolute difficulty. So this is going to be the next level up from lethal. I am all here for that. I cannot wait. Then in patch 7.0, we're going to be getting the new PvE mission, custom PvP lobbies, nice, time to ban Assault Marines, PvP prestige ranks, nice, and a new weapon. Praying for lightning claws, baby. Give me lightning claws or a power axe. Now, for the cosmetic side of things, we have the Raven Guard cosmetic pack. Ooh, very nice. Which we kind of knew what was coming because they kind of sort of teased that and let that slip during the Dark Angel chapter pack announcement. And we have the Salamanders champion pack, which is pretty awesome. And not only that, but there will be 2 other, a chapter pack and a champion pack coming in that season. Now, what I'm assuming from that is that the other 2 will come in patch 7.0, and the Raven Guard and the Salamanders will come in 6.0, which is pretty sweet. Then in Season 4, which is in the spring, now bearing in mind, spring starts on the 21st of March. Okay, that is the first day of spring here in the United Kingdom, and I think anywhere else in the world, because time comes from us. So, you know, first day of spring is basically the end of March going into April. So we're expecting probably patch 8 coming around about April time at the, you know, at least. So pretty cool. Right, so there's quite a lot there really, and it's pretty sweet. And obviously there is going to be another chapter pack, but there's a good chance that there's going to be 2 during that, depending on how much content Season 4 actually has. So, first things first, the new map, the new PvP map, which is probably one of the most eagerly anticipated things because it's a new map and a new mode. So a new PvP map is about to be implemented in 6.0 update. We already hinted that it will be set in a closed environment with many narrow passages, pushing you to engage more in closed quarter battles. It takes place beneath the surface of Dominion, amongst the haunted structures in a Necron tomb. Ooh, give Necrons. It's a closest environment with many narrow passages. Pay extra attention because there are blind spots. Great, there's going to be little campers laying in there. And there are wider areas to let you switch for combat styles. Which class do you think will be playing in the new map? I play all of them. Probably my Bulwark or my Heavy, to be completely honest. I like my Bulwark for PvP. Quite like it. It does look pretty cool. I like that. I like this sort of little ramp sort of platform it's got. And obviously these must be the tunnels underneath it. But yeah, this does look like a pretty cool looking a map. Obviously, we've got the new Biovore. I did a video about that already. It is a pretty cool kit. Be very interested to see if the Pyrovore, which is the other version, makes it into the game, because there are two versions of this. There is the Biovore, which is the one that fires the spores, and then there's the Pyrovore, which has the big, nasty anti-tank gun. So, the new Biovore is a new enemy in PvE. In all maps featuring Tyranids, it's an exterminous enemy, a different foe both in distance and melee combat. Beware of the spores that it shoots. Brilliant. Spores suck, so yay for spores. Don't forget to dodge and then aim at the spore mines to destroy them before they impact. Do not falter, brother. You've got this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to facing this thing down and killing it. It looks pretty big and pretty scary. Wow. Okay. Yay. Obviously, we're getting the salamanders, and I tell you what, like these pictures, like, oh, look at that. That is so nice. That is so damn nice. The sniper rifle. I mean, is this? I mean, let's be real here, right? Because salamanders have been previewed or teased in a future 40k book, be it a codex or a supplement or a campaign book of something. Is there a possibility that salamanders might be getting a tabletop sniper unit? Could be happening. They clearly made this decision for a reason. Well, let's see. Obviously, the Raven Guard, that looks sexy. The new Corvus Mark 6 helmet. Oh, I cannot wait for that. I'm a big fan of the Beaky helmet, coming back from my Rogue Trader days. But yeah, the Corvus helmet. And what's really good is it comes with and without the emblem, so you can customize it on non-Raven Guard chapters, which is really, really cool. I like that little sort of Raven thing on the belt as well. It's really sweet. That's very, very cool. I like that a lot. The Data Vault. So the Data Vault is making its entry to the Battle Barge. In this new area, you will find unlockable information on most elements from the game in the Research Center, as well as cosmetic rewards. Awesome. To unlock them, you will need a new special currency earned via in-game achievements called Ordeals. In all modes, campaign, PvE and PvP, time to challenge yourself. This seems to be a good reason to replay the campaign again on a harder difficulty to get these Ordeals. I'm all for that. So these achievements will be listed besides the unlockable info. So here's the kind of ordeals you'll be looking to undo. So complete any mission in operations mode on average threat level or higher. Nice. Knock back spores to kill Tyranids. Nice. Make a Carnivex stun itself in operation mode. Really cool. Really simple. As soon as it drops, I'll make a video looking at it and exploring that new area of the barge. Perks and reworks. In the past community update, we mentioned that we were not completely satisfied with the quality of the perks. We've reworked some of them, and these enhancements will be introduced in the next update release. More changes will come on perks in the future, and we hope this first change of the perks feels more satisfying and engaging. We're all ears, so don't hesitate to share your feedback. That's interesting. I wonder exactly what they're going to do. I've got a feeling, and there's a little bit of a rumour, that the perk for the grenade launcher on the tactical marine, where it basically doesn't affect the grenade launcher specifically, but the actual way the perk works does. So basically, when you execute an enemy, you basically get a new clip of ammunition up to your maximum. And what it was doing with the grenade launcher is it was basically just refilling your grenades. Now, I wonder if that's going to be fixed, so it doesn't give you the maximum amount, but you do get so many of them back, rather than just go, here's 9 grenades straight away. Because, yeah, you can just get an infinity of grenades just rolling through, and it's really, really quite strong. So, we've got slider for the PC. This is intriguing. So, it's got a couple of screenshots and how this works. So, here is sort of the 920 180p screens. So, you can kind of like zoom out, which is kind of cool, and you can really, really zoom out as well, like that far out. Now, that's really good because, especially on higher difficulties, this is going to give you an insane amount of depth perception on harder difficulties. That is really, really good. So I will be definitely scrolling out a little bit on that, especially on the harder difficulties, because then you're going to be able to get, because I kind of like turning my character and my camera around a lot to see what's going on, and this really is going to give you a lot of perception in regards to how that's going to work. Yeah, really good. I think it's going to be really, really good for the new difficulty for the operations modes. Really, really sweet. So yeah, you've got a pretty decent amount there, and then you've got all the different sort of screens as well, which is really cool. Like that bottom one on the wide screen, holy crap. But that's really cool. And there's more. So, new finisher animations on Zoanthropes, Scarbocult Terminators, and Rubik Marines. Cool. A new function will be added allowing you to upgrade your Master Crafted and Artificer Armor data to Relic by trading them. You can also sell your Armory data to get Recruit points. That's pretty cool. Again, I'll do a video and see how this works. I think this is a really good thing, especially for your armor data. If you've gone, most of your weapons are maxed out, you're getting a lot of green and epic, so you're getting a lot of like armory data and your artifice armor and master crafted datas. So when you do your missions on your low level missions or whatever, I think you're capped out at 20. Now, the good thing I would say is probably raise that cap maybe to 30 or 50. But if you've maxed that out, you can then, this is a way for you to sort of like dump them off and get points that you're able to then spend on cosmetics and upgrading weapons and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. I definitely like that. So you talk to the Tech Priest to trade your armory data. I like that a lot. So we got the new difficulty mode. So we have 2 new sort of cosmetics for it. A new difficulty mode with cosmetic rewards will be added for the brave, able to successfully complete operations in these more intense difficulties. A bloodstained combat knife and a new pauldron. And all you need to do is basically have completed at least 1 lethal difficulty mission. The pauldron is pretty cool. It's very reminiscent of the lieutenant from the Leviathan box, the Lone Op Lieutenant. He's got the big sort of armor from a Tyrannid strapped to his shoulder pad, which is kind of cool, and a bit to his arm. So yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I will, once I got it, I will definitely put that on my Vanguard. Yeah, pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. And then this is the thing that has really, really excited me. It's the little things, but it's the best things. Basic decals available for the right shoulders. Here's one for you Deathwatch players. I can finally now represent the Deathwatch in my chapter colours with my Deathwatch pauldron and my chapter icon on the other side. Yes, should have been there from day one. A new option to share your skins between PvE and PvP mode will be added. You'll no longer need to remake the skins between the 2 different modes. Hallelujah. Like, seriously, This should have been there from day one. So I'm all for that. That's amazing. Really happy with that. PvP crossplay toggle on and off to allow console players to play with PC players. You now have the option to be either matched with either PC players or console players independently. That's pretty cool. I like that. And emotes strengthen the bond with your fellow brothers with the new emotes. So go ahead and use them without moderation. And that's it. That is it. That is everything. I mean, that's a pretty meaty update that's coming. Patch 6.6, 6.0 does look really good. Some of the highlights for me, the Raven Guard helmet. Oh yes, I'm going to be farming out the points to get that bad boy. The salamanders, really nice. The new PvP mode and the new PvP map, really, really cool. The new enemy, can't wait to fight it. Really intrigued about the new PvE mission, because I was under the assumption that we would get the PvE mission and the new enemy at the same time. So now it even makes and that was well, clearly the new PvE mission is going to be a Tyranid focused one because it's a Tyranid enemy, but that's not the case. The Tyranid enemy is coming before the PvE mission, which is kind of cool. So, speculation time. What are we going to get? I don't know. I'm hoping, because this mission I'm really excited about is because it's the first mission outside of the campaign. Because Termination and Obelisk are basically what is happening during the campaign. Now, is this an operation based on the Secret Levels episode on Amazon? Do you get to play that team to go in and kill the cultist sorcerer dude at the end? Could that be it? That would be fucking awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. Probably isn't, but I'm getting overexcited. But that would be amazing. But yeah, really, really cool. Really, really hyped for this. I really can't wait for patch 6.0 and 7.0. And Season 4 is looking really good. Horde mode is going to be hilarious. I cannot wait for Horde mode. I think it's going to be brilliant. New weapon as well. I'm hoping for lightning claws, or at least a lightning claw, or a power axe. Other than that, I'm trying to work out what other weapon we could possibly get. Maybe the Dissolution Squad rocket launcher, the Castellan missile launcher. Maybe that would be kind of an interesting one. What class that would go on is beyond me. We have the melter rifles. We have the plasma. So we kind of cover in Hellblasters and heavy intercessors, like eliminators. Maybe on the heavy, Boltstorm gauntlets, power fists with built-in guns. That would be kind of cool. That would kind of give us the aggressor. Maybe. Who knows? We could speculate for days. But either way, that's the video. So I'm super excited for this. Hopefully you're super excited for this. If you want more Space Marine content, hit the subscribe button below. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you think of this new update. I think it's baller. And we'll have a chat about it in the comments. And I'll catch you all in the next video, everybody. See you later. Goodbye.